way of just get kills or pushing here and there. And so, yeah, if it is that Greaves build, which may sound like a heresy.
Gonna try to snipe it on the way back? No, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, Icarus Dive! He's got it. There you go. Takes it out. So, good patience there. He's able to get that 2-minute Arcane Rune, making the most out of it as he spams those raises. So all 3 CS favoring Chaos right now when it comes to their cores, at least in the laning phase. We at the bottom lane, Grave Chill, he'll just run away as Rear did go in with that rolling boulder. Tim's return though. Icarus Dive, he's going to be fine, and now Rear's in the face of Visage. Boulder up in 2 seconds. He's doing some good damage. Throws out the boulder smash and the roll for the first blood. What a way to start things off with the Spear right here. Quite a bit. But Nature's Prophet, it goes without, especially with an Oracle teammate. I can't say I'm too surprised that Nature's Prophet is having a good time. In fact, they're going for a kill on Gabby. Oh, that was almost it. Ninjaboogie throws out the shallow for the last second to make sure to keep him alive. Bottom lane, well, they will lose their Earth Spirit, making it a 1-0 game now as Chaos ties things up. But yeah, with that top lane pressure on top of that bottom lane kill, this laning phase is looking fantastic right now for the Radiant squad.
Yeah, terribly, like I said, cannot deal with trance, and it doesn't, I mean, obviously late it doesn't matter because you are never going to be in danger of trance. Now Armel duking it out with HFN for the spoon.
No. It's like, I'll take the yeah. A little bit of bait right there, but yeah, easy kill on him. Good job with the rotation. And bottom lane, well, they get the kill on a Tiny to go for the turn, the Soul Assumption. Not enough damage though.
It's a little bit surprising that he's even considering that, because, wait, it's primarily physical damage, as we see physical damage is completely obliterating this top tier 1 tower.
Look at bottom lane, yeah, once again, he's trouble though. 3 heroes even coming together, and an easy kill on him. Gravechill's not going to save Tiny doing what he can, but it is not enough, so the rotating Dazzle gets in there. But as you were talking about, the top tower goes down to all of that right click, specifically behind the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, not a hero equipped to be able to draw aggro off of towers. He's just gonna have to retreat in the jungle, which isn't really the worst case scenario. Around level 6, this is around when you see Terrorblades transition into the jungle, no matter how good of a laning phase they had, just because it's easier to free up the lane for someone else, and few heroes farm as well as TB, as HFN now. Kind of getting some focus, but it looks like Ninjaboogie is going to be the real casualty.
Nice block right there with the Sprout. Easy kill as a result.
With this, while the rest of his team pushes, Weeha and Tavo head up to the top lane and just chunk it down.
Maybe they just figure they can get away with this in the sense that they don't need it because this is somewhat of a greedier draft from TNC, and yeah, Tim's is doing everything he can to survive right here. So Icarus dives away after the toss in, but now he wants to fight because a roll in from right here. He actually gets a nice magnetize off. They will lose Tiny in the back lines, and the chase continues. Weeha throwing a familiar to the north, but they want the real hero. They want Visage, and Visage is going to be killed off as well.
Don't start going that far off, so I guess this is just the plan. Let Shadow King get some time of them so you can have someone to right click. But Rior wants to challenge it.
He wants to. They didn't have a medallion in either, so it's taking a little bit longer than maybe expected. Anyway, Supernova not going to happen because it's still on cooldown. Requiem did go off though. Rior's still in the middle of it. However, Magnetize will spread out. False promise to use on himself by Misery, so he will not be able to save a teammate now. He does fully heal and it wears off. Nobody ends up dying because of how the fight played out right here, and we're not even done just yet though. Gabby's in the middle of the rush up there. What is he doing right here? He has Sunder. He's in a bad spot though. He's got Shallow Grave to kind of back him up, so he's chasing after somebody. Armel got him mellowed up. They do not have vision currently. They're just gonna have to run away, so Armel will be fine. The team support, I can't believe this fight's been going on for nearly a minute, it feels like, and still no hero kills on either side. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but there are 2 traps in the pit now, and so they're going back in, but they are not going to be able to easily get back out. Tim's is going to have Sunray in 3 seconds, and Rior's coming back in, though he's kind of low on mana.
Supernova in 5 seconds. Can't they hold off long enough? The Sunray going to be canceled pretty quickly. We are using the Familiar to do so, but he does have Supernova now with the Icarus dive. Expected to come in soon right here as they're in pursuit. They're going to get 1 kill on a Tiny, and they're going for more. The trap's being placed down by TA. There's the forward for both the Icarus dive, but no, Chip's backwards now. He needs to pop Supernova at the last second. He's going to dive. Familiar doesn't have the mana for it. That makes sense. He will end up going down the Wrath of Nature, actually finishes him off. First Spirit also killed. Buyback though from Phoenix. I suppose now he has the mana, so he could come back in with that Supernova.
He doesn't have to dive now, though. Well, he'll come in with Sunray.
There you go. He's gonna Supernova off to the side. A pretty good placement, actually. Roshan will eventually go down. HFS picks up the Aegis. He's gonna be hit by the stun, but there is not enough follow-up from TNC. So, man, that Roshan took forever and really not the most casualty.
Because he's been too busy casting Sunray and his Fire Spirits for this like 90-second long fight, and so they're able to get out, and now Weeha chasing down Ninjaboogie is just a lone Dazzle.
Yeah, that's no man's land right there. Free kill.
But the 5-man of Chaos is making this Blink Dagger on TN pretty useless. There's no way she can go into it. In fact, she gets caught out by Tiny.
Yeah, that's a bad spot. She was going in for the flank, but they ended up seeing her. You mentioned Tiny with the opening. Gets the free kill. She has buyback, but that's the last thing you want to be doing. And not even having the Desolator finish, as we just mentioned. So tier 3 goes down. And they're going to still push this because why not, right? I mean, Supernova is great, so maybe this is why Magnetize on every hero feels like as well. Supernova plays it, they're going to kill it. They just don't run away. Can he get out of there? Doesn't look like it. The false promise at the last second will barely keep him alive. Misery going to be the sacrificial lamb because of it. So for now, at least, we are staying alive. But nope, never mind. He will took down after the fact. Tavo also gets picked off, and the hold is successful.
On Nature's Prophet. So Mantis-style, that was just now freshly completed terribly, is going to lose a lot of difficulty, but Rior wants to fight again.
Yeah, he does. Goes in, HFN, manning up, though. Guardian Creeps are ready, so look at that. One boot for each foot, but they're running away. The Magnetize once again doing so much damage. Misery forced to use a false promise on himself, gets hit by the Supernova, as does Tiny. Misery, I'm pretty sure, is dead, as is Tiny. They are built indeed going to explode, and the chase will continue. Fire Spirit still going out. The trap slow on Shadow Fiend. Is it enough? No, it could not get close enough, actually. Avoids in the trees, and we in the backline's able to pick off 2
power levels, and your power spikes are not traditional Shadow Fiend spikes. You're all over the place, and now HFN might also be dying.
I was gonna say Creep's gonna come into play right here. Actually used the early to perk off the soul, if anything. Heal up the bit he was taking damage right there. You already know, Tiny. False promise is gonna be used. Misfit, he's not afraid to use that just on whatever target's necessary. But now, of course, we'll be on cooldown. Tavo, there's that rolling boulder. No chance to TP out. He stopped in 10 now. So if you haven't been watching in game, well, we'll catch you up perhaps after this fight, because we're only 23 minutes in, but right now, big. This would be a second Roshan. Tims, he has a Supernova. Oh, can he get it off in time? Just tossed him. He was not ready for that. He has a buyback, though. He'll be coming back right away.
Definitely contested, assuming he doesn't get bashed.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward. It's not the easiest necessarily still. So Terrorblade even goes in there. Metaforms in 3 seconds. Does have the BKB ready to go as well. Avalanche already used. Warrior, he's going to go in, put the Magnetize up. Then Aegis is going to be taken by Armel as well. It's going to Roshan on top. That's a good start for the Dire team right now. As Metamorph sets up with the BKB, they take out Tiny, toss away. Not going to be enough. Phoenix still going forward. Shadowfiend's like, I got to get the hell on out of here. He'll TP away, but Tavo, is it going to be the same? Probably not. The Sprout protecting as much as he can. The Crimson Guard only so much. He will go down, though, and he's dead for 47.
They have all the resources necessary to start mowing down towers of their own. And they've got a fair amount of time left on Metamorphosis. They can definitely get some tier 3 tower damage. Rior trying to initiate, but maybe a little bit too far.
Well, let's just call it bait, I suppose. No Shallow Grave to save. In fact, Dazzle, that's because he got tossed and stunned. He'll Shallow Grave himself at the last second, and he's going to try to TP out in front of them, and it actually works out for the Dazzle. Armel, though, unfortunately, they can't save him, and that's kind of important because he had the Aegis, so not only is that going to be burned, but can he maybe blink out in time? That ain't easy with the Avalanche right there, so he does not, and he is dead. Well, Chaos...
Roche Pit, and so by the time they finally approach tier 3, most of Chaos was already respawning.
They're going for the racks. They're going to force what would be another buyback in this game on TA. At least that's the idea. She's still,
I think it's worth
seconds.
it. I think she should do it. I don't think they should let this racks go.
Well, maybe now because they're initiating the Supernova run in the Misfit. No, never mind. Not going to be casted off. In fact, down goes Phoenix. He could not get it off. He has no buyback, remember. He's out for 70, and they are not buying back on TA either. In fact, BKB from Terrorblade committed. He doesn't have Metamorphosis, though, so maybe that's the ultimate reason. But then why even try to take the fight at that point? Oh, King RD, it looked like he was going for a toss attempt. Not going to happen, however. But they get the racks, and they're going to the top lane now. So it seems like the decision-making, they're not all on the same page for TNC. And this is going to snowball quickly. This is what this lineup has potential to do here on the Radiant.
Do you mean to tell me that their stand-in may not be communicating as well?
It's possible. Well, he's going to go in right here and put the Magnetize out, but he's out for 70 now. They do kill Shadow Fiend at least. Finlair is stunning. Trying to go for retreat mode now from Chaos. Again, they got the melee racks top even, so Misery is like, all right, fine, kill me. We got what we want, and we're going to get the hell on out of here now.
Base now.
Yeah.
He is a team-oriented Nature's Prophet, although he's trying to snipe the courier, and he may get it. And he does.
Nice. Nothing like you're now. He's got 4,000 gold saved up, by the way, so where's that? I have Scotty. But he has a mind bow. They don't have to go too far now. Misery is like, guys, they found them. They're all here.
Shadow Fiend, because there isn't really no right answer. It just feels like which is the least wrong answer. But Gabby wants to.
Terrible. It's like, all right, let's go. Just pops reflection in the face. And he's just going to the whole, I'm going to run at deep strategy. HFN trying his best to get away. Already popped the guardian crazy. He's being locked down. They're going to go for the Requiem spot to be KB. He does get a Requiem off. That's damage mitigation, remember, as well as damage. Misery went down, by the way. He could get off the false promise. And they lose the Shadow Fiend for 70 seconds. He's staying dead as well. 2 are staying dead in total. And TNC, they want more. They're going to go for King RD. They're going to get King RD. That is 3 dead.
It was like, alright, I guess I'll reflection. I guess I'll metamorphosis. I think they should just go tier 4s. Maybe they don't know that they don't have buybacks.
Well, you see top lane, Nature's Prophet is going to be a distraction, but Phoenix is, okay, I'll come up here and throw out some Fiery Spirits, but as you mentioned, yeah, they don't have that information 100%, so they're going to go play it safe.
Yeah, because the only reason I don't like this is because they can't get top racks, because they're still a top tier 2 tower. But, yeah, they're going to get racks and a half. Probably?
Crimson, yeah, trying.
Yeah, racks and a half. And Gabby's metamorphosis times out, so back off, and now you have basically equalized the pressure. Both teams have a racks and a half.
So far, I mean, win percentage right now, 18% for them, definitely makes sense, but I mean, there's still a chance with that said. In fact, Gabby, okay, they don't actually see him, he is Ibis, that's the Sentry one on the dire side, they go for Rayer, but now Gabby's gonna open, Shallow Grave, Earth Spirit, gonna see him for now. There's the reflection. Here comes Icarus time. No follow-up with the Supernova just as he has it ready to go, though. Buyback from Earth Spirit immediately. And Supernova, pretty bad placement because they're just gonna right-click it down, actually. And now Phoenix is dead, so he has a buyback, but of course no threat of the Supernova. Shadow Grip the last second, and there's that swap we're talking about with the Sunder for Gabby. So he's back to full life. We have a very spread fight here. Poured in from Nature's Prophet, trying to say nice job with the Centaur from Weeha as well. That Maiko continuing to come into play. The Forest halfway on top of that. Is it gonna be able to save them at half-life? Buyback from Dazzle, even these familiar stuns are all over the place, locking them down forever, but it still simply put is not enough. And Weeha does go down. They cut through that skin of his, and now Oracle, all they can do is just try to run away fast, but can only go so fast. That damage. Dear God. Flying on him. Well, we'll see if they get that up here at the top lane. As here's that push now with Terrorblade. King RD. Alright, gotta go now. Avalanche, toss in. Not much follow-up, though, just simply trying to stall. The tier 3's already dead. Icarus dive forward. Supernova is ready, but choosing not to use it there. Tavo's trying to flank someone, but there's the racks, and there they go. Just like that, they fall to pieces in the backline. Supernova's going to be committed because Tavo trying to flank them, but now he's time to run away with Wii and everyone else. Swap play from Gab on the Sunder, and we just cannot get away. The stickiness of that Eye of Scotty. Triple buyback. They're doing what they can. They know this is the beginning of the end. It looks like TNC potentially going to be taking game number 1 here unless some insane last stand from Chaos.
Nature's Prophet, go make a quick base race play. Oh wait, your items can't do it. These auras are looking real pretty though. They're not taking that much damage when they're all grouped up like this, but I think you'd rather be dealing damage, not mitigating damage if you're Chaos right now.
Yeah, it's not much they can do. Again, their damage output is not nearly enough of a threat. Gabby, another Sunder. I almost thought he had a 25 talent, but no, it's just the natural Sunder cooldown. Fast enough, though. We have False Promise. We'll save it for now, and probably should stay alive at the end. In fact, Shallow Grave also saving the Earth Grid on the other side, and meanwhile, the Illusion's still dwindling down that tier 4 tower, so I suppose it's not going to be 100% over just yet. Enough of a hold from Chaos to actually prevent them from truly finishing what is game number 1 here, this best of 3, but...
Trips, and they're proceeding.
Like I said, gotta go Olin at this point. Shadow Fiend, man, he's had the same items for a while now, too. They've been not able to progress. Okay, well, they killed TA, so she has a buyback at least.
And they get a Scythe on Tim's.
Tim's, Supernova, and it's gonna commit to it. Will they be able to kill it off? They're having trouble with it for the time being. Requiem does go off, though, too, and Supernova does not go off in time. They do kill Phoenix. Out for 100 seconds. TA bought back, though. Now RML back into the fight. False Promise and Misery. I don't think he's living through that. Just too many right clicks. Ninja Boogie. Shallow Grave will save him, though. Buyback from Oracle, but he's going to be so far away, and that will be it. GG is called. So, Chaos, they created it there in that fight. They gave themselves what seemed like a hope, but quickly closed by TNC, and they do secure game 1. And pretty good this game, again, against a Weaver maybe, but...
If there wasn't a Magnus in the game already, though.
True.
Nyx would make sense if it was an...
Gonna body out Tavo quite a bit. In fact, it is a tri-lane down here. You got the Lich, Grimstalk. This is deadly. This is a tri-lane that will kill you, as they're gonna show right here, in fact. Tavo I mean, you're just dead. What can King RD do? It's just like, I can stay over here and Splinter Blast again in a couple seconds, but that's it. Eventually the auto attack.
Oh, the salves.
That's
wow.
Yeah, that was never gonna work.
No.
Well, at least he didn't try to TP out.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Meanwhile, Rior is sending Misery on a wild goose chase in the top lane. And mid lane, I don't know, man. I'm looking at these numbers right now.
Yeah, numbers suggest Kunkka's absolutely dominating, so whoever said that was an idiot, clearly.
Clearly on the authority. Meanwhile, bot lane, Winter Wyvern. Dude, freaking Inkswell Frost Shield.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have the Fan Spirit Breaker, and everyone's like, well, this is 7.20, this is the meta.
That's why I'm still just in shock that they let this get through all the way to the final pick, and they're just gonna go again, because why not? Misery, he doesn't even have Snowball yet, he's still level 1, so it's yet another kill, make it 3-0. Tavo, he's probably good. Frost Shield, he's got another dagger in 4 seconds. He's gonna Blink Strike in and just simply needs to cut him down. I mean, they're running a
I mean, on the bright side, Ninja Boogie is out of oh no, he's got a mango. Oh my god, the aggression, it never ends. They're going in again.
Why not? Yeah, let's just keep their foot on the throttle, they say. Frost Shield, because again, what reaction do you have on the other side? In fact, I'm almost surprised Wyvern chose not to get Cold Embrace, although maybe that wouldn't have been the biggest difference maker. As I'm talking about this, though, they're kind of fighting back some of King RD. Blink Strike on him. He goes down. Misery will look at the turn kill on the Wyvern, or onto the Lich, excuse me, at least. But now they're going to go for Tim Steven. Avalanche connects slightly, not the most damage, though, so cannot finish the job. Us having to respect that Phantom Assassin, of course, but how is that going to translate, though? It's not the easiest Weaver game necessary in a hero that's considered not fairly strong against a lot of these other cores, so going to be interested to see how Chaos is able to make the best of that. Bottom lane, though, Winter Wyvern, Abby dominating streak now, and Tuss just forced the snowballs are adding up. You do see Huskar catching up quite a bit, doing those burning spears specifically, so it is still Kunkka on top as a 5-minute boundaries are here, though, and they're fighting for it. No surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Gabby, he's in the midst of it with
TNC
that
fighting? What?
Shocker, I know. In this series, we totally didn't expect this. They get the 1 kill on Tuss. They're going to go for the 2nd on Tavo. Wyvern, stay away, Wyvern. You do not want to be a 3rd victim. And that he does just stay away.
Since the TNC supports are so high level, Lich is level 3.5. And as is Grimstroke, they can migrate to other lanes, like this mid lane, as now we have the X-Smoke combo on HFN.
Yep, pretty sure that's a kill. He's got the double bracer, but it is not enough. Too much damage in the end, too much lockdown. Yeah, the good rotations, and they're headed right back towards the bottom lane. So the duo proven to be very deadly in multiple lanes now. Going to keep that moving. So Phantom Assassin not only 4-0-4, but her CS is respectable. And again, this is pre-Empower. You also have to remember, which, by the way, Rior gets picked up at the top lane, thanks to the assist of Misery, who rotated up there with the haste rune. So both supports on either side being useful. Back to the bottom lane. Tavo, he's pulled in and every which way. The Avalanche saving him initially. Frost Blast, though, and out with the Stork of Fate.
Anything as Kunkka and the Lich both rotate at this top lane.
Yeah, RP this early on especially is definitely worth a solo RP on Weaver.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But unable to do so
and
there.
Tim's might be a victim in the bot lane.
I'm gonna go with probably. Yeah,
he doesn't have to manage the TP. Oh.
Jukes the shards.
Nah, he's dead.
Still dead. No,
there he goes.
He made it interesting.
I mean, they have RP. But
I'm also looking top lane. King RD's fine though. Oh, what, in the mid lane you're saying?
Yeah, HFN. I mean, I haven't really seen this Huskar do very much, and like I said, Huskar is a snowball-based hero, so anytime that you see Huskar just kind of like twiddling his thumbs is kind of stressful for the entire team, because you're like, when are you going to start creating pressure on the team? And it may be once he completes his armlet, which, yeah, he's the courier. Okay.
By the way, this top lane.
Oh yeah, was something going on up there?
Well, I was just honestly, that was amusing. Very well played by King RD first off, and if they especially kill Armel in return, he goes for the tiebreaker attack and it hits, but it's not enough damage, and they indeed are. So ends up being a 2-for-0. They were hunting Wyvern for a good 30 seconds up there in the trees. They finally got him, and then he cursed. As middle lane, by the way, that was an RP used on Huskar. HFN pushed back with the inner fire, has some damage of the regen kicking in, but it is not enough. So finally the RP comes out, and it does set up the kill eventually. But yeah, I mean, that was a great turn, though, again, by King RD on that Wyvern.
Freeform, but I would like Armel to just go ultra tank, as now he gets an X onto Weehaw, has the boat, sentry ward placed, chain fucked as well.
Weaver!
Sinister gaze.
Yeah, I mean,
see if brought out.
No, Blink on Tavo, they have HFN with the armlet, they're moving, they're trying to get a couple, 1 or 2 kills, and they might find one. Avalanche kind of hitting both. Lich is the main target, and they do get the free kill, but you know, 4-man smoking, again, it's something, but not the...
Oh, cool, I'll kill mid lane in the meanwhile, but you know, TNC are smoking up, they're looking organized, and they may find Tavo.
Yep, gonna be a guaranteed find Tavo, although he actually blinked person throughout the Avalanche, so it's almost like maybe he didn't realize initially, or he was trying to react. I got the kill on Lich, but dying shortly after that, so I hate to keep making it sound like it's so negative for Chaos, because it's, again, still chance, down 4,000 net worth, but you know the Weaver, although it's some issues this game. Dragon Lane's around the corner.
Huskar is scared to jump on a Grimstroke, which, I mean, rightfully so. The entire enemy team is inside your jungle, but still, like, have we seen very many life tricks at all as now fight breaks out, RP comes out?
That he just used the ultimate. The Weaver just used the time lapse before that as well. So he's gonna survive for the time being as Zal got the snowball on top of that Winter's Curse, trying to save the day. They do kill Tim's right there with the Splinter Blast, but they lose Huskar in the end. So at least Weaver is able to survive. Tavo, what are you doing, buddy? Decides to go back in. I guess that's the play. Just distracted, but X is up in a second. Kunkka choosing not to chase further, though. What's going on up here? Gabby, he jumped up, gets the kill on a Wyvern. Now he jumps back down. Gonna kill Misery on top of that. This is a very scattered fight right now. Not sure what to think of it. Triple kill for Gabby, though. I suppose we're thinking TNC is fairly happy with the outcome, but it seemed like several different fights were happening in the same area.
I don't even think they should stick around in the jungle. Chaos, like, there's nothing to gain there. At most, you kill a support, but like the Temple, Phantom. Why do I keep calling her Temple? The Phantom Assassin can immediately converge.
Weaver's in trouble. He ran right into a Shadowblade Conka, and here's the combo coming out. The ship connects. Cannot get a time lapse. No.
Silence
was on him, yeah. And why would you try to fight this after your Weaver just died, guys? This seems dangerous, Gabby. He's trying to find
the real question is, why were they trying to fight after they just claimed double damage rune? Oh wait, no, not double damage. That would be my guess, at least.
Out of the BKB, I suppose, too, but it's either or. See what he turns into.
I mean, there's so much physical damage as now Weaver attempting to kill the Lich, but the Lich may turn it around. RP from the gaze, into the X, into the silence, into the bout.
Kill Weehaw, the game plan. Easy tier 2 tower kill, middle lane, running in, Magnus, no RP, but he's got a skewer, and he's gonna throw that out here. Avalanche coming out, but it cannot save Tusk. Into the gaze, into just too much follow-up damage. An easy kill on the Lich, but unable to do that at least. So, gets away, but yeah, close call there. Wyvern, this is what Wyvern can do, is kind of split push and be a distraction elsewhere. That's what he's attempting to accomplish at least, but back to the middle lane, the dagger coming out, HFN, he's keeping his distance, or trying to, but that's a Phantom Strike for you, and he is dead. Gabby, he's in, but again, he has an Aegis, he has a BKB, he doesn't care. Tiny's gonna die, and he doesn't have a buyback on Tiny. Huskar does, but can you really even find, they need that big Winter's Curse you were mentioning earlier. But
yeah, but everyone's staying so far away from PA. They're like, God, I really don't want Gabby to kill me.
No, they're being very smart about it as Gabby just continues.
Literally, both teams are just like, I hope Gabby doesn't kill me. That's the mindset of TNC and Chaos right now.
You know, Blink Dagger is finished on Wyvern, so that might catch them off guard here, unless they saw it already. Either way, they are still spreading out. Yeah, it's very well played by TNC here. That's not giving them a chance for a big word, just curse. Almost that black hole presence, essentially. And
the dagger.
He just curses the Kunkka. Yeah, Coda Brace will save him at least for now. Kunkka still has a ship as well. Nice. They do kill Wyvern after the fact of RP to thank for that. There's the combo of Grimstroke and Lich, and they're just gonna call GG. TNC will dominate in game 2 here, and they do take the series 2 games to nothing. A mix of a draft, but also outplay for me in this game 2 at least.
Yeah. I'd say maybe like